Hi guys, welcome to another audio video, and I'll be reading 1 Samuel 24 of the King James Version Bible. And it reads, And it came to pass, when Saul was returned from following the Philistines, that it was told him, saying, Behold, David is in the wilderness of En-gedi. Then Saul took 3,000 chosen men out of all Israel, and went to seek David and his men upon the rocks of the wild goats. And he came to the sheepcotes by the way, which was a cave. And Saul went in to cover his feet, and David and his men remained in the sides of the cave. And the men of David said unto him, Behold, the day of which the Lord said unto thee, Behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayst do to him as it shall seem good unto thee. Then David arose and cut off the skirt of Saul's robe privily. And it came to pass afterward that David's heart smote him, because he had cut off Saul's skirt. And he said unto his men, The Lord forbid that I should do this thing unto my master the Lord's anointed, to stretch forth mine hand against him, seeing he is the anointed of the Lord. So David stayed his servants with these words, and suffered them not to rise against Saul. But Saul rose up out of the cave and went on his way. David also arose afterwards and went out of the cave and cried after Saul, saying, My lord the king. And Saul looked behind him. David stooped with his face to the earth and bowed himself. And David said to Saul, Wherefore hearest thou men's word, saying, Behold, David seeketh thy hurt? Behold, this day thine eyes have seen how that the Lord had delivered thee today into mine hand in the cave, and some bade me kill thee, but mine eye spared thee. And I said, I will not put forth mine hand against my Lord, for he is the Lord's anointed. Moreover, my father, see the skirt of thy robe in my hand, for in that I cut off the skirt of thy robe, and killed thee not. Know thou and see that there is neither evil nor transgression in mine hand, and I have not sinned against thee, yet thou untest my soul to take it. The Lord judge between me and thee, and the Lord avenge me of thee, but mine hand shall not be upon thee. As saith the proverb of the ancients, wickedness proceedeth from the wicked, but mine hand shall not be upon thee. After whom is the king of Israel come out? After whom dost thou pursue? After a dead dog? After a flea? The Lord therefore be judge, and judge between me and thee, and see, and plead my cause, and deliver me out of thine hand. And it came to pass, when David had made an end of speaking these words unto Saul, that Saul said, Is this thy voice, my son David? And Saul lifted up his voice and wept. And he said to David, Thou art more righteous than I, for thou hast rewarded me good, whereas I have rewarded thee evil. And thou hast shewed this day how that thou hast dealt well with me, forasmuch as when the Lord had delivered me into thine hand, thou killest me not. For if a man find his enemy, will he let him go well away? Wherefore the Lord reward thee good for that thou hast done unto me this day. And now, behold, I know well that thou shalt surely be king, and that the kingdom of Israel shall be established in thine hand. Swear now therefore unto me by the Lord that thou wilt not cut off my seed after me, and that thou wilt not destroy my name out of my father's house. David sware unto Saul. And Saul went home, but David and his men gat them up unto the hold. Alright guys, doesn't this speak again to David's character? David, God delivered his enemy into his hand, which among you can actually say that if the Lord had delivered your enemy into your hand, that you would not have killed them, that you would have let them go? I mean, guys, I see, even myself, a lot of times I find it hard to forgive people of the hurt they do to me, of all the cruel things they do to me, all the cruel deeds. And slowly, God has been making it so that I've actually learned to forgive. I've forgiven so much that sometimes I sit down and I wonder, am I an idiot that I forgive all these things? Because a lot of people would not forgive these things. Am I an idiot? But then I remember all that the Lord has done. And this, I mean, David in this chapter just renewed my spirit of forgiveness, because he showed that he was forgiving in this, that Saul sought to kill him relentlessly. He pursued him to kill him, and he had the opportunity to slay him, to kill him on the spot without him even knowing what occurred, because he would have died so swiftly he wouldn't have even realized that it was David that killed him. He wouldn't have realized. But David did not do that. David said that he would not touch the Lord's anointed, and that the Lord should actually deal with him in whatever way he sees fit. And guys, I'm gonna ask you to just give over your enemies to the Lord. They're not yours to fight against. The battle is not yours. Just forgive them. Pray to God and ask Him to give you a spirit of forgiveness, that you'll be able to forgive them and move on with your life. Because let me tell you something, when you forgive them, you are so light, you feel so light. But when you continue to hang on to that unforgiveness, you feel so weighted down, so heavy, so burdened. And you won't even realize that it's because you're holding this grudge, and because you're filled with unforgiveness, that you can't actually let go and be free and be lightweight. Because let me tell you, hatred, jealousy, unforgiveness, unthoughtfulness, deceit, all these things, they weigh you down, they make you so heavy, and they make you feel burdened. But all the fruits of the Spirit, and forgiveness, love, understanding, compassion, all those things will aid in releasing you from all that burden, from relieving all that burden from you. And so I want to encourage you to practice forgiveness. Leave it all in God's hand and let Him take control of the situation. Guys, have yourselves a blessed day, and guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification so you're alerted to whenever a new audio video is posted. And also, please don't forget to share your thoughts, your comments, and your revelations down below in the comment section. Guys, also remember, keep your salvation. Okay, there's nothing greater. And if you've not yet gained it, then seek it. And there's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye.